Hi, I'm Rich Lure with the Airstream Life Store. This morning we got a phone call from John and he had a lot of questions about tire pressure monitoring. It really seemed to be kind of a mysterious subject to him. So after spending about 10 minutes on the phone with him, I realized we really needed to do a video about tire pressure monitoring. Now, we only use and recommend the TST tire pressure monitoring system, and that's because I've tried a whole bunch of other ones, various brands, and they work sometimes, they have dropouts, they're not highly accurate. I just didn't like most of them, especially since some of them require you to do things like send the sensors back to the manufacturers for battery replacement. There were a lot of reasons that TST floated to the top, so it's the only system that we sell. I'll just say that right up front. The way you use the TST system is really simple. You program it once when you get it with the high and low pressures that are recommended for your particular tires. For example, my Airstream takes 80 psi cold on the tires. This is printed on the side of the tire. And you want to set the low pressure warning for about 10% below that, which is 72 psi in the case of this tire. And you want to set the high pressure warning for about 20 or 25% above that, which in my case is 100 psi. Once you program this device, which is very easy, you never have to program it again. You just do it once, it's set and forget. So that's the simple setup. Once you've got it set up, you screw the sensors onto the tire stems, you're good to go. In the morning, before we take off on a trip, I like to have all my tires pressures available to me so I can see if I need to add air with the tire compressor. So to do that, I plug it in the night before, let the battery charge on the monitor. It has a rechargeable battery. And then when I come in the trailer in the morning, it's already all set and it's showing me the pressures for all 4 tires. Now, one of the things I really like about this TST system is it's completely wireless. So there's no cord to run to the cigarette lighter. There's no antenna that you need to run. You can just take it and put it in its little rubber holder here and put it anywhere on the dash that's convenient for you where you can keep an eye on it. Now, if you have trouble with a longer trailer with the signals reaching, there is a repeater included in the kit, and it's very easy to wire in. It draws almost no energy. You don't have to turn it on and off. You just, again, it's plug and play. You just wire in the repeater and forget all about it. You never have to think about it again. On our 23-foot Globetrotter, we haven't found the need for the repeater, but when I had a 30-foot Airstream, I did need the repeater because I was occasionally getting dropouts of signals. So if you need it, it's in the kit. Another nice feature of the system is that you can replace the batteries in the sensors yourself. With other manufacturers, you sometimes have to mail the sensors back into the manufacturer every couple of years for battery replacement. That's a real pain and it costs money. With the TST system, it uses a simple coin battery that you can buy online or you can get a replacement kit from us. You just unscrew the caps, take off the covers, and put the new batteries in. It's dead easy. About once every 18 to 24 months, you'll need to replace the batteries. The display is showing you a lot more than just tire pressure. It's also showing you the temperature of each one of your tires. This is important because if you have a temperature that spikes up on one particular wheel, that's a warning. You may have a dragging brake or you may have a bad wheel bearing. Both of those can be catastrophic if you don't know about them. And without this kind of system to monitor it, there's no way you're going to know until the worst has already happened. So you can keep an eye on the temperatures and it will scroll automatically through each of the 4 wheels as you drive. If one of them goes out of spec, if the tire gets too hot, it'll alarm. And then you'll know, time to pull over, check it out, find out what's going on. So that's a super useful system. So all the time that you're driving, you're informed and you don't have to keep an eye on it because an alarm is going to go off if something requires your attention. When you get to your destination, just take the TST unit off the dashboard and bring it into the Airstream. You can plug it in to charge it overnight, although as I said, it doesn't usually need charging more than every 3 or 4 days of travel in my experience. And then you can bring it back out the next morning and it'll be ready for your next day of travel. The best thing about this system is really peace of mind. When you're traveling, you no longer have to worry about a blowout or a leak in one of your tires that you're not aware of, or a dragging brake, or a bad bearing, or a nail that might be causing a slow leak that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. All of those problems go away. It's peace of mind, and that's really why you get tire pressure monitoring.